Have y'all seen what the African Union tried to pull with some of our American schemes? Africa, you do not speak for FBA's in America. Straight up. Because all this rhetoric we got going on today, especially with this United States of America, you have no business being in our business. Y'all trying to hijack our reparations? Wow. I want y'all to go look at that right now. I'm not set up to show it to y'all, but go check it out. The African Union trying to speak for FBA's in Africa by trying to get our $1.7 trillion allocated to Africa, to build in Africa. How did that sound? Then we see all these tethers and individuals, immigrants, speaking against FBA's because FBA's is not trying to be a part of a protest that doesn't benefit us. And yes, I'm talking to the Mexicans. Y'all have a protest, it's a useless protest. And for y'all to get up here and say these things about us because we're not putting our bodies on the line, sacrificing ourselves to make it better for y'all, and you guys have it better than us off stuff that our ancestors, blood, sweat, and tears, has benefited for us. It's just like what Trump said. What was that amendment for? What was that 13th Amendment for? For the slaves' babies, which is I'm one of those. And y'all hijacking our things, trying to make it seem like that and trying to guilt trip us because we want to delineate away from you guys. We tried to protest and be things together with you guys for so many years. Africans, Caribbeans, all type of Asians, everybody that was considered a minority, we tried to unify with. And we spoke for many of y'all for years. Malcolm spoke for you. Martin spoke for you. Many spoke for you. And now today we hear down with all you guys having the nerve to say the things y'all say, saying African Americans are evil. And I hate to use that analogy, but it's for some of y'all to really identify who I'm talking about. But it's really FBA's. From now on, we refer to ourselves as FBA's until otherwise, because we have to drop the African thing, the African scheme connection that's connected to us as Black Americans or FBA's. Because we are indigenous to this land. We have all the documents, the information that prove to that. Then we have, and then it's so crazy because many of y'all should have more education about Black Americans when y'all come here. Y'all should know the whole history and legacies and the things we've been through before y'all get here. But y'all get here and forget. Y'all delineate yourself away from us. Y'all don't socialize with us. Y'all have all these parades parading your continents or your place you come from. Then people say, hey, what's wrong with that? Ain't really nothing wrong with that. But in retrospect, you don't see us coming to other people's countries doing the same thing. Let alone you see the Mexicans burning the American flag, saying all these bad things about FBA's, trying to say we lazy, not knowing we built this country. If it wasn't for us, none of y'all would even be here. None. And it basically is a hijacking situation of how it happened because it was only really for us. The indigenous aboriginal FBA's of America, that's what those things are for. But that with the Democrats' actions, they managed to put the FBA's on the back burners and bring the immigrations forward and start using the many funds that could have been allocated to this generation and the past generation before this generation, because we've been talking about reparations since then. They could have been allocating them funds to Black grassroots organizations here in America. And no, and I'm not talking about the NAACP, the Don't Do Nothing, Black Carcass, all these dinosaur organizations that manipulated us out of our own reparations and our own unity as a people by separating us. By always using the race card, even though we're using the race card today in some fashion or another, but the Democrats, what have y'all done for us? And y'all still going against us. You go to the African unions, talking with them about stuff for FBA's, and the FBA's don't know, like we weren't going to find out, and now we're here. It's over. So we refer ourselves as FBA'S or Black Americans from now on, and we need to stick to code. And much respect to all of y'all that's sticking to the code. Let it be known we ain't taking none of this crap that they putting out here, these lies, the deceitfulness. Everybody trying to get over on us. Everybody sees FBA'S as a meal ticket that's coming here in this country. And we have been y'all meal ticket. Now I'm gonna explain something. I know many reasons why a lot of y'all don't want us to have reparations. Y'all go up inside of our councils and our committees and conventions and talk about how y'all don't feel FBA'S deserve reparations or why we shouldn't have reparations. You know why? For one, all the money that should be allocated to FBA'S in America, once that is put in place, and every FBA have got what amount of money, millions or whatever we get, I'm just saying a couple millions a piece. Do you think we're gonna come shop in your stores? Do y'all think we ain't finna create our own stuff? See, the thing is that they don't want us to have this money because the real genius that's being suppressed by our state of struggle, our economical collapse, our stifling our community, the media putting negative narratives out there about us. They know that if we get this reparations, we're not going to need to go to Asian stores. We're not going to need to go to none of y'all stores, and y'all going to go out. Matter of fact, many of y'all going out of businesses now as we speak. Thought when y'all got rid of them immigrants, you thought blacks was going to run to those fields, huh? Nah, that ain't what we doing. Mexicans, y'all can continue to brag about, we work hard, keep working hard in them fields, because that ain't what we did. We did that for 400 years. You think we care? Even if you did pay us right, I don't think no. But hey, any of y'all go back to slavery? Y'all go to those fields right now if they paid y'all good? No. Picking cherries and all that stuff, huh? Would you go back there? Picking cherries, picking potatoes, picking all that stuff? I mean,
$200 an hour.
That'll never happen. They only giving them $9 an hour, so you really ain't gonna. See, that's another thing. I don't feel sorry for none of the farmers. And the reason why I don't feel sorry for none of the farmers because y'all knew better hiring illegal immigrants. Y'all whole staff, from manager, supervisor down, was all immigrants. And now that they're gone, y'all trying to say, look what Trump doing. No. You was doing illegal stuff anyway. And you took advantage of that immigrant. And immigrants understand this, that the Democrats is only trying to make y'all a social class of slaves, okay? They want y'all to be proud about the work you're doing, but really they want you to be a slave up under immigrant work. Because they know that the blacks in America, the FBA'S will refuse that, and they're going to constantly be a problem. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Half of us don't even want to work anyway. We want our own businesses. And many are doing that. And from that point on, I feel that everybody else, they said it to us, y'all pull yourself up by y'all bootstraps. Because all these resources is over, the gig is up. Black Americans, it's time for us to start gatekeeping everything that we do, our music, our art, our styles, everything we do, we need to gatekeep. And we catch any other people outside of America doing it, we're going to sue their ass, basically. Because we own the blueprints to the majority of everything that goes on in this country. We are the culture. Everybody talking about we don't have no culture. But they here living up under our culture. That's crazy. But everybody tuned in, I'm Jay Coleman, your host. And you on Speak the Real Truth podcast. Because many people say they're speaking the truth, but they ain't speaking but nothing but rhetoric or following trends that they see on the media. And what they see is hot. You don't have to like this video. You can keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Because I'm going to give it to y'all raw from the top to the bottom. So don't expect any sympathizing here right now, especially dealing with this topic. We're going to deal with a lot of other topics, but this topic dealing with us delineating from other immigrants outside this country and focusing on us. Because everyone trying to make it seem like it's wrong for us to focus on us for once. And we need to focus on ourselves rather than focus on everybody. We burnt generations of our family members trying to unify with all these people, and these people didn't want to unify with us. We good? Oh, okay. Let me speak on this other little topic here. Stop trying to force your Afrocentrism on us.
You chopping.
Many of us already know who we are. And when we don't claim the African persona, that turns the attention and the finances away from you and back to us. Y'all trying to filter our stuff into your country. Okay, we know that y'all need y'all stuff, but y'all have y'all own fight. We got to fight here. Don't come here trying to tell us who the hell we are. You got a country. We didn't flee from a country. We stayed right here and fought these cats right here and made laws that may open up doors for all other races other than whites to come. Matter of fact, I'm going to keep it 100. If you look at history, whites as well. They came over here by the boatloads based on what so-called African Americans, FBA'S, has achieved here in America and opened those doors. But I'm going to tune off and stay tuned for the next episode. This is just the flagship of entering this YouTube because TikTok and all the other platforms continue to ban me for so much truth. So now brother's been telling me, get on YouTube, brother. Get on YouTube. Here I am. To all the brothers that know me, peace and enlightenment. Jay Coleman, we out. Yeah, that was on